guys, what is happening? Lucky13 here. Today we're going to talk about the hover mode, right? So it's not a terrible thing, but I could see some future tweaks that could take place. We're going to try a few things. So right now it looks like I'm coupled currently, and then this is decoupled, right? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and try to make our way down to the landing area here in Lorville. Bear with me. It's a little wonky, and I don't much care for the helicopter part of the mechanic of hover mode. Hover mode itself is okay, in terms of it's trying to always make your ship parallel to the surface, and that I like that. What I would do in the way of making hover mode work properly is to simply make your thrusters, depending on what type of thrusters you have on your ship, make them weaken over a period of time, right? Like systems malfunction or something. So if you want to park your ship in a goofy manner, that's fine. But once those thrusters that are holding you in that goofy manner give out, your ship will either, right itself parallel to the surface, or if it is a very big task to, have multiple thrusters to hold you in that position for whatever reason, or not reason, but for whatever, however you plan on holding yourself in that position, say it would, your ship would fall. How about that? Okay, see, I don't use third person to fly, and this is a big problem for me because I want to see what's below me, and when I do, in hover mode, my ship goes all cattywampus on me, right? So that is why I don't like the helicopter mechanic, because I want to be able to see what's below me. A lot of people argue that, the hover mode's good where it's at. It's okay. It could be tweaked. Right now we're decoupled and we're moving down, and you can see that the nose of the ship is trying to right itself parallel, and that's completely fine. I don't have a problem with that. What I do have a problem with, however, is when I'm stopped at zero thrust, right? I'm not trying to move. I'm at zero. It wants to push me forward if I lean forward, or make me go backwards and up if I lean back. And the only thing I'm trying to do is figure out where my landing bay is. So we're going to go here. We're going to zero it out. You can see that it's still trying to move. I'm still moving. My hands are completely off the systems here. So up and down. There's like no stopping it, and you can't even fight it really. Let's couple back up and see what happens. Okay, so coupling back up. Okay, so this is the part that I don't like, and this is I think why a lot of people are having problems. Aside from the no-fly zone, which blows me up every single time. Okay, so I'm trying to maneuver myself in this position here. As you see, it's still, I'm coasting, more or less, right? I don't even know why I'm still moving. I don't want to move. Stop. Right? Still moving. Gotta hit the space brake. Problem is, I can't hold the space brake in and control where I want to go, right? I can't even make a call. Like, I have no thruster. It's at zero, as far down as it'll go. It still wants me to move. Now, this doesn't happen usually, right? Let's put our landing gear down and see what that does. Nothing, right? Still wants me to move. And this is a thing, the helicopter portion of this hover mode, in my opinion, is garbage. I would just get rid of the helicopter portion of it, because it's never going to work. I hate to sound like a negative Nancy, but I would almost have to cut my engines for it to. Let's see what would happen if I cut my engines. Engines off. Now I'm going to fall, right? And look, I went from 5 to 30, like almost instantly. We're at 3. We're still moving in some form or fashion. Forward or backwards 1. Okay, so we're stopped. Let me call air traffic control. Lorville, yeah. Okay, now this is what I'm saying. I never go in third person when I'm landing or flying. Looks like that hangar over there, maybe my hangar. And we're just going to stray straight down. Right? Because if you don't, that's when shit goes sideways. I'm following the little triangle. But see, you're too far down. And it's really hard to... You gotta hit this hole, right? It's near impossible. Like, I don't know where the hole is exactly without looking down. So just look down, boom, straight into rocking, right? I don't want to rock. This thing doesn't have propellers on it. Why am I rocking, right? It has thrusters on it. It's a positive, negative push-pull, right? So this rocking is unintentional, and it's quite irritating. Now that I'm on ice here, trying to figure out, line up with this one over here across from me, maybe. Great. Now I have no idea where I'm at. Let's back up a little bit. I feel like I'm too far away. Am I landing in the hole? I have no idea. Looks like I'm just barely. Okay, here. So I don't want to use third person, right? To make sure that I'm landing in a hole, because it just isn't real. I mean, I can't climb outside the ship in real life. I mean, the game, the ship's not real in real life, but if it were, I wouldn't be able to climb outside the ship and be like, well, I'm just going to control it from out here. Alright. So, do we consider this landed? I don't even know, right? Okay, let's power off. Yeah, we'll call that good. So, I'm inside. Did I land here? I don't know. But it's a very large nuisance, the way that the hover mode works when you're going to land. I like to tip my nose forward, look down to make sure I'm actually going to hit the hole that I'm aiming for, and then proceed to land. I don't know about everybody else. I'm not flying a helicopter. If I would be, I'd probably be playing an Arma or something similar. So this is the outcome of their awesome mechanic hover mode with the helicopter mechanics. And yes, I know I'm getting killed. That was my whole point of coming here and get my crime stat erased. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm trying to die now. Whee! There you go. I wonder if I can get this guy killed. Probably won't kill him. Shoot me. They don't think they like to put... Oh! Oh, they shot him! He didn't die. I did, though. Alright, guys. Until next time, remember, this is Lucky 13, and my rant is over. 'Cause I'm dead. Alright. You guys have a good one. Game on.